is episode 3 of your journey from Accra to Cape Coast, and I've already made episode 1 and episode 2. You check in the description of this video, you would see a link from Accra to KASOA, that is episode 1, and from KASOA to Postin Junction, which is episode 2. So in this video, I'm going to be moving from Postin Junction to Winneba itself, or the Winneba township, and that is what the episode 3 entails. So if you haven't watched the first and second, kindly check in the description of this video. You will see the episode 1 and episode 2 to watch it out. So this is an amazing journey that I am actually undertaking just to show you how the road looks like from Accra to Cape Coast. And if you are somebody who is planning of buying a land at these locations, it is interesting and also beautiful for you to stay along to watch and also get educated what is actually happening. In the episode 2, you can see this is a Postin Junction. You see the polyclinic? Yeah, that is a Postin Junction. So that was where we ended our second video. So we are actually continuing from there to Winneba township. So it is beautiful. The rain has started falling, and that means that our view will be quite blurred. But the most important thing is actually to get the road for you. If you can see the road and it's enough, you understand, you can actually manage with that. I tell you, Central region is an amazing place, and we are currently kind of like in the rainy season, so they experience higher rainfalls, you understand. Even if it is not in a rainy season, these places you barely see their grasses or the vegetation get dried or turn brownish. You barely see that. Yeah, so they have really amazing weather. One of my bosses is also planning. He has a piece of land at this location, yeah, just opposite the Postin Junction that we passed, and he wants me to sell it for him. So if you are interested in buying land at that location just opposite the Postin Junction, you just hit me up. Check in the description, you get my number and hit me up. So guys, you can see how amazing the road is. You can see how the road is laid out. It's so beautiful. You can see. So it's a third road from Winneba, from Postin Junction to Winneba itself. But from KASOA coming to Postin Junction, there is a road construction, so that place looks rough. But don't be discouraged, because this place is planned to have an extended road or an expanded road. So it wouldn't be like this in the next 5 years coming. No, they are going to expand the road. So people who are buying properties around this location stand in a huge chance of actually benefiting, because if you already have a piece of a property at this location, the value will increase, and when the roads are done in the next 3-5 years, you are going to earn a lot. So it is important you invest as locations where they are expanding the road, because when they expanding the road, we say that is development, and when there is development, we also say that is money, cash into your pocket. So you can see how the road is laid out. This is kind of like an L shape. So for now, you have to be careful while driving at this road, so you don't go and crash the bigger cars. So you are using this road with big cars, so you have to comport yourself. The road is good if you are using a saloon car, a down car. You can use this road. If you are using 4x4, any type of car, you can actually use this road and enjoy yourself. So you can see in front there, I'm trying to zoom to give you how the township is laid out. We those in the car can actually enjoy that beautiful view, but when you zoom, because of the rainfall, you don't get to see it well. So you can see the township that is laid out in front of us. So definitely from the Potsin, you'll be passing through some townships. All these people all are having it will have a great return on investment. For those who have houses around these areas, it looks like it's in the bush like that. In the next 3-5 years, you come here, you will be buying land $20,000, $50,000. Meanwhile, you can buy land currently around this place, or around the Postin Junction opposite that my boss is selling that piece of land. It's around $3,000 thereabouts. Oh yeah, 40,000, 40,000, 45,000 thereabouts. You understand? So you just keep watching. So if you don't buy it cheap now, you'll be buying it very expensive. This is kind of like a highway from KASOA to Winneba. So cars that pass here a day, you can't count. You can't count the number of cars that use this road a day. It's not a dull road. It's not an abandoned road. You can see how busy it is. So people actually love Cape Coast. People actually love, traveling. You understand? So those of you who are located at this location, you are going to earn a lot. And one thing I like about Central Region, all this part of is part of Central Region. It's not part of Greater Accra. We have already left Greater Accra. So one thing I like about Central Region is the vegetation. They have a beautiful vegetation. Their weather is also cool, and they also have the sea. So the sea, it's almost in most locations, and all these locations, you are not far from the sea. You can always drive 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to be at the seaside. You always enjoy a beautiful view and beautiful breeze with your family. So if you want to live an off-grid type of life too, this is also a very good location for you to consider. If you want to actually enjoy an off-grid type of settlement. So as I tell you, we have the episode 1. You check in the description of this video, episode 2. Episode 1, I told you, is from Accra to KASOA, and episode 2 is from KASOA to Postin Junction. So if you haven't watched that, this video is actually a continuation from Postin Junction to Winneba. So if you haven't watched that, you should kindly check in the description of the video. You click and then you watch. Then when you reach episode 2, you come and continue from here. So you can see there's road construction that is actually ongoing at the left side, at my left side. You understand? So there's actually a road construction from KASOA straight to Winneba. Straight to Winneba. No curve, no bend. You understand? So those people who haven't land at this location, and the people are thinking, oh, it's nothing, it's far, it's this. Oh, no problem, no problem. You can stay in the city that you like. But in the next few years, you and your grandchildren cannot buy land here again. That was what some of us, our grandparents did, and they can't afford the land today. And some of us grew and we can't even afford the land today. They were given piece of land in Accra for free. They say it was a bush. Today they can't even get they can't even acquire a half plot of land, even if they sell their entire life, properties. They can't acquire a piece of land in Accra. So don't do that. Don't let that happen to your grandchildren. Acquire big land, sell some, leave some for your children. Invest in tomorrow. Some of you who are also traveling to Ghana here, invest in tomorrow. Don't just think about today. You are investing. Oh, me, it is far. Oh, you thought it is far. Your children, it is not far for your children. You understand? So don't think like that. When you make some money, come and invest. Buy good land. Buy land that they do. Kivena Izabana. A land that doesn't have Izabana. Land that is litigation free. You are not going to struggle with anyone. You see the machines working on the road. So that is what you need to be looking out for. You can see we are actually at the Winneba Junction now. See how the junction is kicked, and you see how beautiful the view is. It's unfortunate it's even drizzling, but all is good news, So when you get to the Winneba Junction, there's this runabout that you see. You see two people shaking hands. So it's like a landmark at the Winneba Junction, and that place on your right going is taking you to Swedro, and also straight forward opposite here is going to Winneba, and then the other left is also taking you to another location. So you can see how greenish the place is. So I'm pulling out, you can see. So it's beautiful, and very soon I'll be bringing my drone to capture all these places, and very soon, inshallah. So you see, that is the Winneba road we are actually taking. So we are actually going to the Winneba. We are now at Winneba Township now. So our car will be parking here, but if you are going to Winneba, you don't need to stop. You just go straight. So you just have to stop watching the video now. If you are using this as a map, you have to stop watching the video now and then go to the episode 4, because this is episode 3 you're watching. Go to episode 4 to continue watching. So this is the Winneba Township now. You understand? You see how kick the place is also. You can see people selling on the roadside, kinky, fancy kinky, Gary, everything they're selling on the roadside. It's beautiful. That's one beautiful thing about Ghana. Anybody can actually start any type of business, no matter how small it is. So we are actually at entering their station. That is their car station. So if you are not holding your own car, you can board a public transport here. If you want the taxi, you can board a taxi. If you want to use the a bus. You can get a bus here to Cape Coast from the Winneba Junction. So if this has been helpful, kindly subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, your families to come and subscribe to the Business Ghana Me TV. And it is always a lively channel that we educate ourselves about Ghana and beautiful things and show you the reality. No fancy editing. My name is Imo Sadat, guys. Kindly subscribe to the channel. If you want to buy litigation free land in Ghana, you want to buy houses in Ghana, just check in the description. You get my number. You tell me what you want. I'm gonna get that for you. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.
My name is Imo Sadat. Subscribe. Business Ghana TV. Thank you.